Hey you guys, PJD here. Hope you're all doing well. Today I just want to have a quick discussion with you all about something that I don't think I've really spoken about on this channel before, and it's supplements. And I see so many different hair, skin and nail vitamins on the market or on YouTube that are being discussed with all of us from different YouTubers, and about the benefits and how much hair growth they have from taking certain supplements and everything. Now let me just say this for me. I think my hair grows as it normally would from my scalp. It's not at any extraordinary rate. It's the normal, rate that at which hair typically grows. That's what I have. Nothing out of the ordinary. As for my skin, pre any pills, just my skin, if I were to take nothing in this world, my skin, I really don't have many breakouts or anything during, certain times. I will get like a few little things, a little breakout, but other than that, my skin is typically fine. My nails, weak as all get out. They'll break very easily. The majority of them will break very easily. So when it came time, and when I was learning about different supplements and what vitamins and things should be ingested for optimal health, not specifically for hair growth, though that was in the back of my mind, I decided to look for different things that I could purchase. The first one that I landed upon, was this the first one? No, I think I had some other off-brand first that really I didn't see any benefit to it. It really did nothing in any regard for hair, skin, and nails. Then I said, okay, I landed upon this one from Puritan's Pride, and I'll list the price for these on the screen, but I can tell you the Puritan Pride version, you can get like they have all sorts of sales, and Puritan Pride is pretty cheap, and they have something like buy 2 get 3 free, so you're really getting 5 for like 20 something bucks, and 5 bottles, and each bottle has 60 tablets in here. If those of you who are out there are not happy about swallowing pills, I'll tell you that this one is a super small one, and it's also chewable. It's not like in some gel coating, so if you just want to chew it up, even though it tastes gross, you can do that. And this is a smaller version. If you're used to the older Puritan Pride tablet, it was much larger. This one's a smaller one. You have to take 3 of these within the day. And the biotin on this is 3,000 mcgs of biotin in here. I just thought I'd mention that in terms of the hair growth. So anyhow, I was taking this, and this is what I noticed before even finishing the bottle. And this is not my first time taking this. As I said, I had taken these Puritan Pride version a while back. I noticed that my nails were so much stronger. It was like it would take an army to break them. They were really strong. In terms of my skin, I said that normally without taking anything, my skin is, I have pretty good skin. I don't get many breakouts. What I noticed with this, except for during, certain times. So with that particular pill, the Puritan's Pride one, I noticed that even during that time when I would have like a little breakout, it kept it to, oh my goodness, it was down to like just one bump with a hair. So in the rest of the time, my skin was just nice and glowy, as I think it normally would have been. But during the time when I would expect to receive a breakout, it just kept that down. It really kept those bumps and things at bay. And I had like maybe one, sometimes none. It was amazing. So for my skin, I thought this was outstanding. In terms of my hair, I thought it was still kind of growing at the normal pace, maybe a little, and I wasn't measuring anything, so I can't say this with any certainty, but I felt like it was growing maybe a little faster than it would, but I mean, very little. But I knew ultimately that my issue was it not coming from my head, because it comes from my scalp just fine. It was more so me retaining the length by making sure that my ends were not breaking off because they were so dry and not being moisturized well. That's a totally different issue. But in terms of it coming out of my hair, especially since, and you probably can't even tell, I did this a couple months ago, but I dyed my hair with one of the Shea Moisture dyes, the chestnut one, and I know you probably can't even tell, but I've been tracking my growth, so to speak, by that. So so yeah, and I felt like so anyway, sorry, I'm all off. So anyway, so I was taking this, and I felt like my hair was maybe growing a little bit faster than the normal growth rate. So, you know, nothing so remarkable in terms of hair, but the skin was great and the nails outstanding. Okay, so then after I ran out of those, I said, oh, let me, you know, try something else. And I don't know why I just did, well, because I was hoping that I would get something that would be powerful in all three areas, hair, skin, and nails. So then my sister had gotten this from Nature's Bounty. She was using these pills, hair, skin, and nails also. And the biotin in here, and this one I'll tell you, it says argan oil infused. It says that right there. And it says 5,000 mcgs of biotin. And if I didn't mention it, for the Puritan Pride one, you take 3 pills for the day. And for this one, you also take 3. And yeah, so let me show you what these look like. It's this bright, oops, kind of fuchsia color. And these are like soft gel tabs. I'm trying to get one out here. Here we go. This is what it looks like. Okay, let me tell you about this very quickly, please. And I'll put the price of these on the screen. This particular one, I took the 3. And I will tell you, the first time I took it, I took all 3 all at once. And I didn't take it on an empty stomach. And within the hour, I was just hanging up some clothes. I kid you not, I felt so dizzy, like, oh, it was like the objects in this mirror may appear maybe closer than they appear. I just felt space cadet loopy, and I said, oh my goodness, I typically don't feel like that, so what's going on? And then I thought, oh, I took those supplements, and I said, okay. Oh, and even that kind of dizziness stayed with me, not throughout the whole day, but it was almost intermittent. I don't know, it was weird. Then I said, you know, maybe it's not the pills, maybe it was something else, just a bout of dizziness. I don't know. It was hot that day too, so who knows. So I said, okay, maybe it's not that. Let me take the pills again, but now I'm going to space it out. And I didn't do 3 for the day. That day I did like 2. I took 1 in the morning with breakfast and 1 later on with something else and with lunch. And yes, I felt that kind of thing. I think it was after the second one. I felt that kind of dizzy thing, and I said, okay. Then I didn't take it for like 3 days. Then that last day I said, let me just see. I know it sounds like I'm begging a glutton for punishment, right? But I just took 1 because I said I want to, and boom, as I took that 1, I was feeling, not immediately, but again, like within the hour, I felt kind of dizzy, and I was like, oh no, it's the pill. So these, my sister takes these and she's just fine. I am never taking these again. No, thank you. These are not for me. However, also from Nature's Bounty, and maybe because the content, the MCGs, and I don't think it was the biotin specifically, but I don't know, something with this just didn't work well with me and my system. And I'm happy to take a supplement because I am not a vitamin person. I have been horrible in my adult life when it comes to taking vitamins, just so inconsistent. So this is me trying to bring some consistency and bring some good nutrients and vitamins into my system. So I don't mind taking these hair, skin, and nails, but this is not the one for me. If you've had any experience with this, please let me know what you think. And then, oh, okay, so then after that one, I decided, oh no, but before this, I want to kind of do it in the order in which I did it. Then I said, okay, because remember, I was still trying to figure out something that would be outstanding for my hair growth. So I decided to start taking this biotin, which is also from Puritan's Pride. It's 7,500 mcgs. I think my hair was certainly, and these tabs too are really small actually. I started to take these, they're baby tiny, they're chewable if you want to chew them, but they're really small so you can just kind of swallow them. I started taking these biotin pills, and it's recommended that you take, I feel like saying 1, yeah, 1 tablet, because it's 7,500 mcgs. I feel like, yes, in the time that I was taking it, like I saw speedier hair growth. And again, I wasn't measuring anything, so I can't say that for a certainty, but I really felt, at least in my mind, that that's what was going on. My hair was growing at a faster rate. And I know whenever you're increasing your biotin and things, that you need to make sure that you're taking in a lot more water. Short of taking in the Atlantic Ocean, I just was not able to keep up with whatever this biotin wanted me to take in terms of water consumption, because my skin, I was having breakouts. You may have even seen them in some of the videos, like bump, bump, bump. And I'm like, that's when I just had to, as you can hear, there's still vitamins in here. I did not finish this, doubt that I ever will. I'll probably just give them to someone because I just had to think of my priorities. Yes, the hair is growing at a faster rate, or at least it felt faster to me. But now my skin, which I never had problems with in life, is now looking, you know, it's a problem. So I said, you know, weighing the two, what am I going for here? And I would prefer to have clear skin than hair that grows at a faster rate, because again, as I said, my hair just grows normally. So that's fine. I just have to work on retaining the length. That's my issue. So if anything, let me stop taking the biotin, which I did. And I said, maybe there is some hair, skin, and nail pills that can, you know, be the trifecta and give me everything that I'm looking for hair, skin, and nails. Then also from Nature's Bounty. And at first I was skeptical because Nature's Bounty was the dizzy one. Or it made me feel dizzy, but I heard really good things about their gummies, right? And I got this from Target. It was like $11 and change, and you get 120 gel tabs in this one. I didn't say for this Nature's Bounty one, you get 150 in here. But anyhow, so the gummy one, you're supposed to take 2. These gummies are hands down the best chewable gummies I've ever tasted. They taste like little strawberry gummy bears. So these were really easy for me not to forget to take because they were like little treats in the morning. In terms of my nails, I felt like it did nothing. And the biotin on this, and I'm specifically focusing on the biotin because the biotin is what, you know, is one factor among many that can help to promote faster hair growth. So 2,500 mcgs in this particular one, so lower than what you saw in the other bottles. So this one I felt, surprisingly though, check this out, I felt like I saw pretty good hair growth with this. That's not really being specific. Okay, when I say pretty good, meaning it was better, I felt, than the Puritan Pride. I felt it was better than Puritan Pride. I can't at all compare it to this because I didn't take that long enough to know anything. It was better than Puritan Pride. I felt like my hair grew faster than it did with the Puritan Pride, but not faster than when I was taking just this pure biotin, because again, that's 7,500. Even though your body will expel whatever additional vitamins that it can't use, right? So still, but anyway, I felt it wasn't better than the biotin, but it was better than Puritan's Pride, the hair, skin, and nail pill. So I took this, but what did it do for my skin? I felt like it did nothing. At least with this one, the hair, skin, and nails from Puritan Pride, it made my nails great. And this really didn't do anything for my nails because I have a nail that will tend to split if I'm not taking proper vitamins, and it was still splitting with this, but with Puritan's Pride, it was not splitting. So anyway, for my nails, it didn't do anything. For my hair, even though the mcgs of biotin are lower in this one, I felt, but it has of course other things in here as well, I felt like it was faster than the Puritan Pride one. So that's interesting, kind of weird. I guess I should go through all the ingredients and see what's in there, because there may be some other factor that's really helping with the promotion of hair growth. But I felt like this helped with the hair, and for the skin, it to me kept it. It didn't do anything. It just kept my skin as it normally is. And remember, I said that my skin normally is not problematic, so that was fine. But here's where the kicker comes in. The Puritan Pride one, if you recall, during the time when I would have a breakout, it kept that at bay, and it would give me just so few. If I even did have a breakout, if it even happened, it would be so few pimples or little bumps that would come up, that this is a winner for me in the skin department. So this one just kept me as it normally is, so it did nothing. This to me was just more for hair. So what I have done now, and I do have another jar of this, and I'll certainly finish it after I'm, you know, done with this round, but I have gone back to, and I will be staying with, the Puritan Pride little cheapo hair, skin, and nails, because again, the hair will just grow as it normally does, but this keeping my nails in good shape and keeping my skin in good shape, even at the times when it normally wouldn't be. So I'm sticking with this. It's just a little cheap supplement. I've seen some really expensive pills on the market, but this is just like a little cheap thing, and it works, and I like it. So I'll be sticking with this. And of course, with a nice healthy diet, and I have changed things in my diet as well, that too, and I'm working out regularly now, so that too helps to promote healthy hair growth. And Now my hair needs to be moisturized in order for me to maintain that length, and I know that having brittle hair was an issue leading to breakage, which means I wasn't retaining the length, because I feel like and it's not good in life to like compare yourself to other people, but sometimes it helps you to put certain things in perspective. So I was looking at some other YouTubers that definitely did the big chop after me, and I'm looking at whoosh, and I know we all have different hair types and all that, but that person's hair seems quite similar to mine. I know you can't always tell through YouTube and, you know, through the cameras and all that, but she had so much, her growth was just so fast, and it's because she's retaining her length. And I knew my issue, not that it wasn't coming from the scalp, but that I wasn't retaining it well. So what I've done is I've now, and I know how this suddenly turned from supplements to moisturizers, but I think I've narrowed down my favorite moisturizers of all time. So that video will be coming up soon. I'll put that together. But yes, I think I have the moisturizers now that will help me to have moisturized hair, so I don't have to worry about retaining length in the future, and of course being gentle with it and all that other stuff. But yes, I'm really happy about that. I feel like I'm on a good road right now. I'm on a good stretch for this healthy hair journey. I did do even last night, I had been doing little trims all along the way, but last night was kind of the biggest one that I've done in recent times, and now I feel like a fresh start. I have no single strand knots that I can feel anywhere, and I just feel like now that I have the right moisturizers, I'm ready to go. So now this is like, grow that hair. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Anyway, either way, you know, whatever. It's just hair, but I'm having fun with it, and it'll be good to see through this process what works, what does not work. So we'll see. Anyway, let me know what supplements you're using. Have you found anything in particular to be great for your hair? And also your favorite moisturizer. Well, maybe we'll save that for the moisturizer video. We'll save that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.